First off, I want to say peace and blessings. Hope everybody's doing good. Um, I just wanted to be wise and very, I'm not going to say cautious, but I just want to be wise with my words, what I'm about to say. I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing well on this pleasant day. It's a Sunday. It looks beautiful outside. I seen a lot of cars when I was outside meditating. I seen a lot of cars driving by looking at me once again. I don't know if people are in awe or they're surprised to see a reincarnated person walking the planet. There are lots of reincarnated people. All right? Lots of reincarnated people walking around. All right? Cleopatra is one of your most beloved celebrities. And she's walking around. Y'all not going crazy over her. All right? Cleopatra's walking around. Let me not drift from what I was going to say. I seen on my YouTube feed that things are going on with the citizens of Cameroon. I'm not sure how real that is. I'm cutting up some plantains too. That they have to return back to their homeland. My heart goes out to them. I'm praying for the people in Cameroon. I hope that they're okay. As well as the things I heard is going on in Liberia and in the Congo. And forgive me, but I didn't even know that there were two Congos. I thought there was only one Congo. I didn't know that there was two Congos. But my heart goes out to them. I put these countries in prayer, and I put these countries before the Father that He may make intercession and bring some great changes to those places. The people that are in Cameroon, I have to be honest with you, because we are in the Star Wars times, and this is for entertainment purposes only and educational purposes only. All right. We are in an age of Star Wars. As in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the end. In the days of Noah, they had aliens, what is known as aliens today, walking amongst men. All right. So just like in those days, we are approaching the end of times now. All right. The people in Cameroon, you have to understand that the people that are the ruling parties in Cameroon, those people are not human. Let me say that again. The ruling party in Cameroon, those people are not human. All right. They could be they're extraterrestrial for sure, but they could be reptilians using clones, using hybrids, using avatars. Right. This is how this is part of the game with the so-called balance, right? Where I say to you, a fallen angel can come to you as an angel of light. When they use different avatars, they could be a Christian living a very Christian life, right? But then they'll have another avatar in which they'll use to commit all type of sins, in a sense, right? They have an avatar where they could engage in promiscuousness. They can engage in drug use, right? So that'll be their avatar for when they want to vibrate low. When they want to vibrate high, they'll go into the avatar of somebody that is a religious person that goes to the church, the synagogue, the mosque, things of that nature, right? So they use different avatars, right? And I'm being real. This is for entertainment purposes only, educational purposes only. The people in Cameroon, the ruling party, those people are not human. They believe in low vibrational elements, low frequency things, brutality, murder, torture, cruelty. All right, that's what feeds them energetically, right? Low vibrating things. All right, filth, garbage. Like you see some of these countries. I'm not trying to be mean or be, well, what you see physically is happening spiritually. They want to see the filth, the dirt, the trash. The unfinished construction, things of that nature, the buildup of trash and garbage in your cities, right? They feed off of this stuff energetically, all right? I'm trying to think what else. Let me put my plantains in there. I'm cooking my plantains. I'm trying to think of what else. Yes. So if you haven't figured it out, if we all haven't figured it out, let me turn my little fan on. Y'all can still hear me, right? Yeah. If we all haven't figured it out, just like I showed you guys in the Marvel stuff, right? When Thanos came to Earth, the first place he went to was Wakanda. And if you haven't figured it out, everybody, Africa is Wakanda. Let me say that again. Africa, the continent, is Wakanda. Okay? Africa is Wakanda. And everybody is fighting over Wakanda. Alright? So you see the great battle in Wakanda. What you know is Armageddon in Wakanda. Alright? Because everybody's fighting over Wakanda. Alright? It's funny. That's where Thanos snapped his fingers and people disappeared. That's where Thanos snapped his fingers and people disappeared. I've heard the prophecy, and I have to be honest, and I got to put it out there because I've heard it and it's real. During the time of tribulation, when great things are going to happen, calamities, the safest place on the planet will be Africa. The safest place on the planet will be Africa. It will be Wakanda. That's why low-key some people are moving there, and low-key some people want to be there. Right? Now, you guys, throughout history, well, a lot of the earth history, we don't know it and we haven't been told it. All right? A lot of the earth history, we don't know it and we haven't been told it. All right? Now, we can look at the geographical map and see that the earth at one time was together. It comes together like a puzzle piece. Right? Great calamities happen, and those nations, what we know as continents now, they separated, right? But you can put parts of this place and this place together, and you can see how they come together. This is why you know when you see empires have similar structures and buildings, because that is how it was at one time. Think of the earth being one large land mass before continental drifts or a great calamity happened, or planetary alignment happened and something crazy happened to the planet, right? These things happen. This is part of the history of the planet that we don't know about, right? And continents are still moving. That's why you have your earthquakes and your continental drifts and shifts, right? These things are still happening. It's still happening. All right? I'm trying to think of what else. I just say, folks, be careful, be safe. Pay attention to your surroundings. I am praying for Cameroon, Liberia, and the Congo. Alright? That they be safe. But I just want you to let y'all know that what you know is Armageddon will be in Africa. Because everybody is fighting for the resources of Africa. If Africa was so poor, nobody would want to be there. But the truth is, Africa is rich. That's why everybody wants to be there. People are the ones that bring value to a nation. Let me say that again. People are the ones that bring value to a nation. Right? People are what brings value to a nation. People. Without people, you don't have a nation. You don't have a country. You don't have nothing. All right. Low key, a lot of places like here in this country is empty. A lot of cities are deserted, empty. It's crazy. But we see reality being flipped, right? No more falsehoods, no more lies. We have been lied to for a long time. Humanity, what you know as human beings or whatever, mankind, all these different phrases. These I hate to say it, these are different types of human beings, different types of people. It's the truth. How can you be on earth and we're all the same, right? But then some people have genetic mutations or have genetic problems. It has an origin of being different. Because if you're human and I'm human, how is it that you have problems that I don't have? Why do you have issues that I don't have? Why are you not in balance with the planet when you're from the planet too? You're supposed to be from the planet too. This is going back to the history of the planet. Everybody here is not of origin to this planet. Some people came here. This is the truth. These are facts. This is cosmic reality. So just like Star Wars, everybody is not from Earth. This is the truth. This is a harsh reality. This is why they tell you about aliens now. They've been preparing you guys slowly. Yes, they are amongst us. That's why the world is in complete unbalance. And these entities feed off of low vibrational things. I'm not trying to be mean, I'm going to be honest. What you know as the continent of Asia, all those places are all connected. What you see physically is happening spiritually. So if you believe that these people hate each other, they do not, because they're all part of the same ruling class. They are a hive mind. They all think the same. All these wars, a lot of times, are fabrications, are lies. It's not true. The people in Cameroon, I just want you to know, the ruling class, that those are not human beings, and I'm praying for change. Hopefully, some guardian angels or some extraterrestrials that vibrate on a positive frequency can come and help you guys. All right, but that ruling class, they're not human. That's why you guys have been brutalized this whole time. And I feel sorry for you guys. I really do. I genuinely do. And that's why other countries turn their back and pretend like they don't see. These aliens have been amongst us for a long time. They just look human. A lot of them are not human. They have hybrids, clones, and what they call avatars. Right? This generation will see things that they've never seen before. That's why you guys are seeing the spaceships in real time. You guys are seeing drones and these things and these technologies in real time. These things have been here for eons. But a lot of times they've been cloaked. But what it is, the frequency of the planet is going up. Your vibration as a human being, your vibration is coming up. So the veil is being lifted so you can see it. That's why you're seeing the spaceships now. Because a lot of them can't cloak themselves no more. You are a spiritual being. If you have a soul, you're a spiritual being inside of a vessel. And a lot of those spaceships, I hate to say it, a lot of them are spiritual in a sense. So if your spirituality is rising, you're going to see them now. That's why some people, I know that it's crazy with the TikToks and all that, and people be thinking that it's fake and it's staged. People are starting to see these demons, aliens, low vibrating beings amongst us now. Very soon they cannot hide. Right? That's why you watch the movie They Live, and he shot the satellite, and then all of a sudden the whole world could see them. In the movie They Live. That is real. That's really going to play out, folks. That's really going to play out. You're going to see them for what they are. Some of y'all are going to be scared. Prepare yourselves. They've been walking amongst us for a long time. When they can't hide anymore, a lot of them are they're gonna run. To my chosen ones, get bells. Get bells. When you feel like you're in danger or you're scared, get some bells. Right? And this will help lower the vibration so you can see them for what they are. So that will take away the fear. You'll be like, oh my God, that's an alien. You may big up something like, bah! Right? Get you some bells. All right? Get you some bells. For real. To my chosen ones, get you some bells. But it's going to be real. You're going to see them for what they are. When they can't hold that disguise anymore, you're going to see them for what they are. Prepare yourselves. As in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the end. But this time it's not going to be no water. Usually when you want to clean up pots, right? You let it soak in water. Right? You clean it because you're about to cook again. Alright? You soak in the water before you put it back on the fire. I say Ashe. As in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the end. Wake up to all my people on earth. Wake up. It is not a game. The universal creator is not going to be coming back here to play with nobody. I don't care what your religion is. I say Ashe and amen. Be safe. I love you guys. To my chosen ones, I love you. People that have a soul, I love you. Be good. Take care of each other. All right? We are dealing with low vibrational, low frequency, low energy, vampiric energies. Fallen angels, Nephilim, wickedness, evil, negative entities, disguised as human. They've been around us for a long time. This is divine order versus primordial chaos. They live off of chaos. Alright? Alright, y'all be good. I'm out, man. It's the kid.